All right, so this first one says graph y equals 2 sine of 8x plus 8 pi over 3 minus 2. Now remember that what we want to do is we want to factor this guy. We just want the x, so we have to factor out an 8. X plus pi over 3. All right, so firstly, if you want to do this all at once, you certainly may. I'm going to do it step by step. First thing we want to do is we want to deal with the fact that it's sine. Sine starts from 0, goes to pi over, or I'm sorry, goes to 1, 0, negative 1, and then 0. Now, if you'll remember your unit circle, this is 2 pi, so pi over 2, and then 3 pi over 2, just so that we have a scale going on. And our sine graph looks like this and continues on in both directions. I'm just doing one period for right now. All right, we got to deal with this 2 out here, and let's see if we can't even make that special colors. This 2 out here, this talks about amplitude. This says the high points are going to go up to positive 2, the low points are going to go down to negative 2, the zeros will stay the same. So this is taking our graph and it is stretching it vertically. Then up next, we are going to talk about this minus 2 out here. This is our vertical shift. This is saying all of the points are going down by 2. So this point goes down 2, down 2, down 2, down 2, down 2. All right. The next one we're going to deal with is we are going to deal with this 8. This helps us find the period. The period, or the width of this graph, is 2 pi over 8. So in other words, pi over 4. So it says the starting point is going to be exactly the same place where it was before, but this ending point, now I want that to be way down here at pi over 4. We are shrinking it by a factor of 8. So the middle point happens halfway in between, our high point happens halfway between those, our low point halfway between those. This is an insanely tiny graph. All right, so we've got that little bitty sine graph right there. Now the last thing we have to do is we have to take care of this guy. And it's in parentheses, and parentheses usually means change the sign. This says it is going that way by pi over 3. So all of these points are going to move over by pi over 3, which is about this much. We're going to be a little bit imprecise here. So our high points are middle and then back. So this is approximately 1 period. And remember that it keeps going on in the same pattern both ways. But here's our final sine graph.